Everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about how the cell membrane regulates the movement of materials inside and outside the cell. So, as we all know, the cell membrane is made of phospholipid bilayer, which is a flexible structure, and it acts like a barrier for the cell. And one of its important features is that it is selectively permeable or semi-permeable, which means it lets some substances pass through easily and obstructs other from entering or leaving. And it helps the cell maintain homeostasis, or in other words, we call it a stable internal environment. And an example of something that cells need to move is oxygen. So, oxygen is a really small molecule, it's also nonpolar. So, it can just pass directly through the cell membrane through simple diffusion, actually. It moves from where there's a high concentration of oxygen to an area where there's low concentration of oxygen. So, it does not require any energy, and we need it for cellular respiration. And we can use another example of glucose, which the cells use as the major source of energy. And glucose molecules are comparatively larger and they cannot pass through the phospholipid bilayer because of their size. So they use transport proteins, which are already present in the membrane, and that helps to move the glucose inside of the cell. And since they're using the protein, we call it facilitated diffusion because the glucose is still moving along its concentration gradient but needs help from a protein channel. And in other situations, some cells need to move substances against their concentration gradient, like from lower concentration to higher concentration. For example, we can use sodium or potassium ions, and they are pumped in and out of the nerve cells using active transport. And for this, we need active energy in the form of ATP, and this process is important for sending nerve signals.